If ancient aliens visited Earth, what was their mission, and is there evidence that points to when they will return? Ancient Sumerian tablets describe an alien race known as the Anunnaki who came to Earth to mine for gold. Egyptian hieroglyphs depict hybrid creatures that were part man, part animal. Mysterious crop circles and unexplainable crystal skulls are thought to contain messages that man has yet to decipher. Strange evidence may exist in multiple cultures throughout history, suggesting that aliens came here to explore, excavate raw materials, experiment on human beings, and even for pure conquest. For centuries, humanity believed that life existed solely on Earth. However, today, many scientists are inclined to believe that we are not alone. Michael Cremo highlights that nearly every human civilization throughout history has shared accounts of contact with extraterrestrial beings. Giorgio Tsoukalos suggests that these ancient extraterrestrial visitors may have played a pivotal role in our own evolution, targeting our genes for specific mutations that ultimately resulted in the human race. David Childress goes even further, proposing the existence of a global civilization shaped by interactions with these otherworldly entities, hinting at a potential genetic connection between aliens and modern humans. Nick Pope raises an intriguing possibility. If we are indeed being visited by extraterrestrial beings, they may have been here since time immemorial. The concept of ancient astronauts visiting Earth is not a new one, and it raises compelling questions about their motives and objectives. Did they come to explore the unknown, extract valuable resources, conduct experiments on our species, or, in a more ominous scenario, attempt conquest? On July 20th, 1969, the world watched in awe as the Apollo 11 mission successfully landed two astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, on the moon's surface. It was a historic moment, marking the first time in human history that we ventured beyond our planet's confines. Yet, what if we weren't the first? Given the vastness of the universe, with its billions of years of existence, is it possible that extraterrestrial beings had visited other planets, including Earth, long before our first steps into space? Bill Burns presents the ancient alien astronaut theory, suggesting that Earth was visited by extraterrestrial astronauts thousands of years ago, possibly even preceding recorded history. If these ancient astronauts did come to Earth, what drove them here? Were they motivated by curiosity, the pursuit of valuable resources, or a desire to study our species? When Armstrong and Aldrin explored the moon's desolate terrain, they saw little evidence of life or resources. However, later discoveries revealed the moon's potential as a source of helium-3, a powerful, non-polluting, non-radioactive fuel. This fuel source could revolutionize energy production on Earth. The idea of vast fleets of spaceships mining the moon and other celestial bodies for resources raises the question, could Earth have been a destination for extraterrestrial travelers for similar reasons? Bill Burns suggests that if we, as humans, are inclined to explore and exploit other planets for resources, then extraterrestrial civilizations might share this motivation. If extraterrestrial mining crews had indeed visited Earth in the past, could there be evidence of their activities? As we turn our attention to the historical records of ancient civilizations, it becomes evident that clues may exist within our own history. Iraq, once known as Mesopotamia, is often referred to as the cradle of civilization. Between 3500 and 1900 BC, the Sumerian people thrived in this region. They built advanced cities with structured street grids, developed cobblestones, implemented sewage systems, and excelled in agriculture. Additionally, they created the world's first known writing system, using cuneiform script on clay tablets. These ancient texts contain stories remarkably similar to those found in the Judeo-Christian Bible. Accounts of a great flood and the story of Adam and Eve are among the narratives that overlap with the Sumerian tales. In 1976, Zacharias Sitchin published the Earth Chronicles, offering his translations of the Sumerian texts. Sitchin's work introduced the notion of the Anunnaki, an alien race that came to Earth to mine gold. Tsoukalos explains Sitchin's theory, which suggests that the Anunnaki sought gold to replenish their home planet's depleting atmosphere. They arrived on Earth, mining the precious metal and planning to transport it back to their world. This notion raises intriguing questions. Could these ancient texts contain hidden truths about extraterrestrial contact and the potential influence on human civilization? But why gold? What makes this precious metal so enticing that extraterrestrial beings might have traversed the cosmos to obtain it? Gold, for all we know, may hold universal significance similar to its value in our society. Just as electricity plays a pivotal role in our technological civilization, gold boasts exceptional electrical conductivity, malleability, and adaptability, making it a vital resource for advanced life forms reliant on sophisticated technology. Gold's unique properties extend to thermoelectric effects, where it can efficiently convert heat into electricity, offering the potential for clean energy generation. As we contemplate the qualities of gold, it becomes evident that this metal could serve not only as a technological cornerstone but also as a vital component in constructing spaceships. Gold's ability to reflect infrared light, the type of radiation we perceive as heat, could make it an ideal heat shield material. Its malleability allows for thin yet effective shielding, offering protection during space travel. George Norrie elaborates on Zecharia Sitchin's theories, proposing that extraterrestrial beings may have embarked on their interstellar journey to obtain resources, including gold, to sustain their home planet's deteriorating atmosphere. In this scenario, these extraterrestrial explorers conducted planetary surveys to identify suitable locations for resource extraction. Their advanced technology enabled them to pinpoint Earth as a rich source of raw materials, particularly gold. According to Sitchin, these visitors were faced with the challenge of mining vast quantities of gold, requiring a labor force. They resolved this issue by genetically engineering primitive workers called Adamu. The Anunnaki, as they were known, created the Adamu by genetically altering Homo erectus, a prehistoric ancestor of modern humans. Eric von Daniken sheds light on this concept, emphasizing the artificial mutation of ancestral cells to change DNA codes, an idea supported by Sitchin's translations of the Sumerian texts. The Anunnaki's role in creating humanity as a slave species becomes a central element of this narrative. Closer comparisons between the Hebrew Bible and the Sumerian texts reveal many similarities, not only in their stories but also in their language. Adam is Hebrew for man, while Adam refers to the Sumerians' first man, the Anunnaki slaves. Could these shared linguistic and narrative elements be indicative of extraterrestrial contact and its potential influence on human civilization? As we delve deeper into history, intriguing archaeological discoveries emerge, particularly in Africa. This vast continent harbors legends and ruins hinting at the presence of extraterrestrial beings for tens of thousands of years, in many African cultures. The value of gold transcends its role as a precious metal. Its properties, such as hardness and malleability, have made it an excellent choice for crafting intricate sculptures and objects throughout history. It also holds historical importance as a medium for creating coins and jewelry, even before the discovery of other minerals and metals. Hematite and ochre, which were found in these mining areas alongside gold, held their own significance. Hematite's iron oxide content made it a valuable resource, and ochre served as a crucial pigment for creating vibrant colors used in art and paintings. The enigmatic Nazca lines in Peru hint at something more. These gigantic geoglyphs etched into the desert floor raise questions about the possibility of ancient mining operations in the region, possibly spanning hundreds of thousands of years. The extent of these geoglyphs and their distinctive patterns could serve as a signal or guide for extraterrestrial visitors. As Giorgio Tsoukalos suggests, Nazca might be a symbolic message that draws the attention of interstellar travelers to Earth's abundant resources. One of the most intriguing enigmas in the Pisco Valley is the Band of Holes, an extensive series of shallow holes carved or dug into the mountainside. The holes, often spaced about 3 feet apart and several feet in depth, number in the thousands. Their origin remains a puzzle, with various theories, including geological patterns, farming practices, or even a form of communication that can only be discerned from the air. The exploration of ancient mining sites raises the question of why extraterrestrial beings might have engaged in these activities. Some researchers propose that the search for gold was just one facet of a more profound mission, a mission that might have involved mankind itself. The ancient accounts of strange beings and hybrid creatures, as well as myths and legends, have sparked intriguing questions about the potential genetic experiments conducted by advanced beings in our distant past. In Saqqara, Egypt, a remarkable discovery raises suspicions. Within an 80-ton sarcophagus dedicated to the sacred Apis bowl, archaeologists found a black, stinking mass of bitumen containing crushed bone fragments from 7 different animal types. This puzzling find defies conventional explanations, and some suggest it might be evidence of ancient experiments to eliminate certain species or beings. Stories of human-animal hybrids and strange creatures appear in various mythologies, including Greek, Egyptian, and Sumerian. These tales often involve gods descending from the heavens to interact with humans, occasionally resulting in hybrid offspring. Giorgio Tsoukalos and others propose that ancient civilizations might have possessed advanced scientific knowledge, including genetic engineering, similar to our own capabilities today. The concept of genetic experimentation extends to Native American folklore, which describes beings from the stars mating with Earth women, resulting in star children. This theme is mirrored in stories from various cultures worldwide, suggesting a common thread of extraterrestrial intervention in human genetics. The pseudepigraph texts, often excluded from the Bible, contain accounts of angelic beings descending from the heavens to interact with humans, implying possible genetic manipulation. These stories pose significant questions about ancient knowledge, the purpose of these beings, and their influence on humanity. Intriguingly, parallels can be drawn between these narratives and the phenomenon of mass extinctions in Earth's history. Some propose that these extinctions were not natural but orchestrated by advanced beings who possessed the technology to manipulate the environment. This raises questions about whether these events were intended to clear the way for colonization or another purpose altogether. The theme of gods interbreeding with humans recurs in ancient texts and mythologies, suggesting that these celestial beings were intimately involved in shaping human history. The tales of star people in Native American lore, the offspring of divine beings in various cultures, and even biblical accounts of angelic interactions all point to the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement in humanity's genetic makeup. Finally, the notion of cataclysms and global disasters in ancient stories, like the biblical flood or the downfall of Mesoamerican civilizations, raises the question of whether these events were natural or engineered by advanced beings. These cataclysms often mark turning points in human history and could be interpreted as part of a larger plan by extraterrestrial visitors. As we conclude this cosmic exploration, we extend our deepest gratitude for joining us on this odyssey of discovery. Your engagement and presence are the guiding lights that illuminate the path of knowledge and understanding. If this exploration has sparked your curiosity, we encourage you to continue the conversation by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing this video. Your support fuels our mission to delve into the unknown and unearth the hidden truths of our past. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge knows no bounds, and the mysteries that surround us are waiting to be unraveled. Thank you for being a part of the UAP Files community, and we look forward to embarking on more journeys of exploration and discovery together. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and your curiosity aflame.